Hello, I'm Father John. After over 4 years, I helped many people, including my mother, to overcome the disease of cancer by applying the treatment method of Nikolai Shevchenko. After I developed the prophylactic complex wellness strategy designed to protect genetic heirs of parents who have suffered from the disease of cancer, as well as anyone on the planet, to never get sick of these and many other diseases, and can live a normal, healthy life. A few weeks ago, I realized that one of my dogs, pedigree and beautiful Asian shepherd dog Dolly, has cancer. Dolly! Come on, my dear. Come on. Good girl. Come on, over here. Let's go.
The therapeutic methodology of Shevchenko is developed by Ukrainian scientists on the basis of an ancient folk recipe. Even in 1997, this therapeutic methodology is presented in Russia before the State Commission, which recognizes it an invention and issues patent registered under number 2,075,213. But these scientists do not trade with the patent. They ceased payment of license tax back in 2001, and this is notified in the state document. And Nikolai Shevchenko officially gives this invention to the people, gives it to everyone who wants to heal himself and to save other lives. For more details and photocopy, go here, www.cancercureclinic.info and www.cancer-n.blogspot.com.
There is no doubt about the diagnosis given to my dog. It has cancer. It was already obvious. A tumor in the vagina, almost as big as a walnut, 2.5 centimeters to 3.5 centimeters. This tumor is continuously bleeding. Because of it, the dog cannot move normally. Pay attention when walking. The limping changes from one leg to the other. This is not from the legs. They are both healthy, but it is from the tumor which is located inside, and when walking, the moving of her legs causes her pain. Also, the unnaturally arched spine near the hips makes it clear that it hurts her. The bleeding is constant and has continued for a month and a half of her period now. But the doctor categorically stated that this is not possible to be from her period. So, there is no doubt about the disease. However, this news made me very happy. Do not be amazed. I repeat, the news that Dolly has cancer made me very happy. Because, with God's help, after I healed this beautiful pedigree dog, like so many people have already got healed, it can serve as an example to even more people to get cured of cancer. This is just beautiful. To enlist our four-footed friends in the struggle to set an example to their senior but stupider co-planetarians people. Stupider why? Well, because it's enough to tell Dolly, gobble it up, you donkey, drink this here. Dolly. And Dolly will listen to me, and so, with God's help, we'll be saved, and we'll survive.
That's gonna make Uncle Shevchenko happy. Bravo, Dolly, you're a very good disciple of Uncle Shevchenko. Good girl, bravo.
Well, to a human, you cannot say that. Suddenly they may get insulted. And that's not enough. But you have to prove everything, point by point. And you also have to convince them not to poison their body with chemotherapies. Because when they fail with the chemo as usual and come to the true therapy, then that poisoned organism will have more difficulties with coping with the disease. Why? Because it will first have to fight with the accumulated in it poisons from the chemo. Easy to understand, isn't it? That's why some smart people in America call them not chemotherapies, but killing therapies. Also to convince them not to cut their body parts and throw them in the trash as junk, but just to heal them, because they will need them. There is no excessive or unnecessary part of the body. They are all needed. Tell me what kind of idiot would, if his car fails, go and saw off the back left wheel rim. So hopefully the car starts. This is with the car. On the other hand, when the body is concerned, go ahead. What is there to think about? That's exactly their attitude. This is a sort of madness that they do not need to explain to Dolly at all. She herself instinctively shuns away from it. But to people I have to explain it, no matter how simple and obvious it is even for Dolly, and to explain in detail, and woe me if I miss a detail, or if I do not describe it convincingly enough, because they start to doubt, and as a result they die. And Dolly is alive, like that. And will get healed with God's help, and will continue to be alive. Now tell me, who is the smarter one? So as my dog Dolly can help for curing many people, I wanted to obtain an exact, accurate diagnosis, and through a biopsy. Why? The answer is, many people imagine that the biopsy is the surest method of diagnosis. But this is a mistake. On the contrary, the truth is that the biopsy is not the surest method of diagnosis at all, and data obtained from it cannot always be trusted. And besides, it is a dangerous method. I know many people will say this what I'm saying is madness. Instead of talking too much, I would just say it. I've made it all clear in detail in my book, Wellness Strategy. It is available for download on our websites. So, despite a biopsy is not the surest, but is a dangerous method, I wanted it not because my dog needs stupid and useless biopsies, but so that the people who trust it have no doubt after I, with God's help, cured Dolly. This film is on its way to be accomplished. It is a true story. The real story of my dog Dolly that was affected by the disease of cancer, and how she got successfully cured of it. The medical doctors who examined Dolly in different ways are real persons. Of course, Dolly in general are real dogs too. Even Tigra, she is a real cat too, and she really loves my dogs, as well as they love her too. Despite that, in some moments in the movie, you may think that this can't be real. Such a lovely behavior between a cat and her huge friends, dogs. All are real, no video effects and techniques. All are natural. We all live in the nature. So and I, Father John, am a real person too. And I am well known among my spiritual children, supporters, friends, and enemies. My mother, who had cancer and got cured using this method, is a real person too. She is American and she lives in Delaware, the first state that signed the Declaration of Independence in this great country, as well as all these people who got cured from cancer using the same method, are real persons too. They live. They are alive. Despite of the dark perspective to be dead of cancer, they got cured, and now they are alive. Moreover, when I say got cured, I do not mean a remission only, not at all. Remission means a falling asleep of the disease, which, however, is not permanently cured, but persists in the body, and when it wakes up, the result is death from cancer. That I do not consider a cure, despite the ruling opinion, and no matter who says, what he says, and why. I repeat, I do not consider this as a cure. If people die from cancer after remission, how can one say they are cured? Of course not. In my wellness strategy, clearly, openly, and unequivocally, I have emphasized, on the contrary, this is not a cure at all. This is just hiding of the symptoms of the disease, and it is a very insidious and dangerous state. Download volume 007 of Wellness Strategy for free. Exactly the same way as it's shown in the wellness strategy. Using the method of Shevchenko, you can cure yourself too. You can cure yourself and leave too. No remissions. When your time comes and God calls you, you will die from anything else, but never, never from cancer. Exactly the same way as these friends of mine did, because all of them now are friends of mine. Exactly the same way you can cure from cancer yourself, your parents, your children, even babies, and even in the womb of their mothers can get cured by this method. Your spouse, your friends, your colleagues, your beloved ones, your enemies, and all the people you wish to help get cured and be alive. Or even your dog, as I cured my Dolly. It is the same way. What is needed for the people with this method, the same is for the dogs to get cured. You can even learn how to make the carnivorous predator keep a diet, because a diet is very necessary for the treatment. You should avoid the foods that nourish the tumors. I found the way how to resolve this difficulty as well. So you can really cure yourself and everyone to live too. Just do it. Why should my dog have better privilege than you to live? Of course, I love her. Dolly is a very, very good dog. She is an amazing dog, and I'm indescribably happy that she lives. But you are a human being. Your soul and your life are priceless, and I want you to live too. You can do it yourself. God's help, of course. This is free. There is no charge here. This method is a gift by God for you. Just take it and leave. After the first 10 days of the treatment, the bleeding stopped. The tumor that has previously been 2.5 centimeters to 3.5 halved, but apparently continued to hurt her because she walked normally, but still occasionally limped slightly. Not so long ago, some spiritual children of mine asked me for blessing to start the therapy of Shevchenko on healthy reasons. Immediately after the first day of the therapy, they asked me also a question: how I managed to get Dolly to drink it. How you managed to get Dolly to drink it. Dolly is a pedigree dog, a very good representative of a race with a history of about 6,000 years. She listens, performs, knows what discipline is, and loves Father John. The film I'm currently making relates not only to the healing of Dolly, but also to the advantages of dogs over people. Well, that's true. And there this is both said and shown. The advantage is life. Dolly listens to me and lives. People do not listen and die. And there is nothing I can do. So, Bonioti's question is exactly on the mark. And in the film, it gets its precise answer. So pray that I may finish it. I believe that this film, or rather God through it, will save the lives of many people. Or at least of those who understand about the advantages and say to themselves, "Hey, Dolly's alive. Why shouldn't I be alive too?" God help you. That was my answer. And so leave Dolly, my beloved puppy and buddy, and being alive, help many others to be alive too. Just tell them about yourself with your mere existence. Thanks God for everything.